Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Leena and I hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for your love and support. Thank you for all the beautiful comments. I really appreciate that. For any details regarding personal bookings or the link to my other channels, you can find all the information in the description box of the video. Today I'm doing a reading on the topic, the next best thing. So you can choose with the cups or I'm also going to use cards as the options. This is a new deck that I have recently bought. It's a small one. Um, I'll be using this as well for the options. So, oh, okay, this one is one, two, and I can see three as well on this one. Good to go. So, let's start. Yep. Group number one, your option with the card is boundaries. So, that's your cup and your card. Group number two, your card is sacred friendship. Oh, so that's your cup and your card. And group number three, karmic relationship. So that's that. Group number three. If you need a moment, you can pause the video right away and take your time to select the option that you feel most drawn to. And in case you want to listen to more than one group, you can do that as well and accordingly take what resonates more with you. I'll be starting the reading with group number one. Hello, group number one, whosoever chose this card or this beautiful card, boundaries. While I was meditating on your energy, I got the vision of a nightingale, the bird that sings beautifully. With that, I got a feeling, and of course, after looking at this card that you guys have selected, I have a feeling you're finally able to trust. You know, sometimes it happens, we overextend ourselves because we fear that what if what if I put up my boundaries and I lose the kind of people I love or someone who I want to be with. I'm getting this feeling that you're finally learning how to have faith, especially faith um, in your own skills, in your own being, just all over, because sometimes you will come down to this realization that if a person wants to be in your life, or if anyone wants to be in your life, they will put that effort and they will, first of all, respect your boundaries. I'm getting this feeling you're learning to have faith. Faith by trusting more on your own needs, your own boundaries first, okay, and not pleasing people, not compromising on it. So it's like the nightingale sings beautifully. She is very aware of her own skills. By this, I'm also reminded of a story. I might go ahead and actually say that. I read it in a book somewhere. There was this kingdom where the king was sad for a bit, like he was feeling depressed for a while, and all his people in the court, they were trying to do things to make him happy so that he can come back to life, he can feel better again, he can be back to his happy mood again. They were trying all sorts of things, and then someone suggested that, you know what, there is this singer, there's this musician in the nearby village or something like that. We can actually why don't we call him? Maybe after listening to him, our king will get back to, you know, life, things like that, because we have heard a lot about this magician. Someone just suggested. Then people from his court, like his messengers, they went to his house, to the musician's house, and he demanded him that you are being demanded to come and present yourself in front of the king's court and come and play your music there. You know what the musician says? The musician says, listen, I cannot deny the orders of the king, of course. If the king wants me to be there, I will be there. But only me as a person will be present, a person, a citizen of this kingdom. On that note, yes, I'll be present at the king's court, but if you're expecting the musician to be there on demand, then I don't promise that. And I don't think so that's possible. The messengers were like, "What are you saying? We don't get it. What, you just pack your bags, get your stuff, and just come with us. You have to perform in front of the king." He's being presented in the front of the king in the court, and then he plays, and the king is disappointed. He's like, "What the hell are you even doing? I mean, I have heard so much about you. We were so much willingly waiting to hear you out and all of that jazz. But it seems like you don't even know how to play your music, your instrument. Okay, what are you doing?" He repeats himself. He says, "Listen, I said this to you. I already said this when your people came to take me off, or like whatever. I already mentioned this, that if you want me to be present at the king's court, I will present myself as a citizen. Of course, I cannot defy your orders. But if you want the musician to come and perform on demand, I told them I don't promise that." He went, he goes away, okay? And then the same evening, a beggar comes, okay? A beggar comes in his kingdom because he somehow heard about the king, that king is going through a phase and all of that. The beggar comes and, he looks at the king and he's like, "You know what? I can do something to make you feel better." Then the king says, "Okay, go ahead. Might as well try this time what you're saying." He says, "You know what? Dress up as a beggar and come with me to that musician's house." He's like, "You know what? We already called that musician. He's of no use. He's useless. I don't want to waste my time again." He's like, "No, you have to come with me to his house to listen to him. You have to come as an audience. You cannot demand him here." That's what he says. Then the king is like, "Okay, fine. I'll agree to you. Let's do that way." He gets ready as a king, and he puts on his best attire and then gets his chariot ready and everything. And the beggar is like, "No, no, no, no. You're still coming as the king. You have to come as an audience. You didn't get my point. You have to come as an audience, not as the king. If you really want to listen to his art, if you really want to have the essence of his music, you have to come as an audience." I'll repeat again. So he goes back, he changes into some torn clothes like the beggar was wearing, and then they both went on foot, okay, like they were beggars. They go outside and sit, like they go and sit outside the house of that musician, and the king is like, "Are you really sure this is gonna work? I mean, I still don't know what, like, I don't know what you're up to." The beggar is like, "Hang on, we'll call him up." So what he does is, beggar has some sort of instrument in his hand. Sometimes this beggar plays some sort of instrument while begging money. He started playing that, and he started playing that off note, like knowingly. He knows how to play, but he did it on purpose. And the moment that musician kind of heard the music coming from the outside, he runs outside his house. He's like, "No, no, 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 you're doing something wrong. This is going off note." Okay. Then the beggar is like, "Of course, I know you're a musician. I am sure you might be knowing better than me. Please give us the honor of listening to your music. We are here to listen to you. We'll be so honored." And then the musician gets in his all mood and sits and plays the music, and it was heavenly. And that's when the king learned his lesson. So I know I took a bit of time with this, but hear me out. I think this is something that um, you guys might be, it might be applying to your life right now. So on that note, let's look into the cup. I'm channeling the name of goddess Pele, the goddess of volcanoes. I also have this feeling that with this, I'm also getting the energy of the Queen of Wands in the tarot, where I have this feeling like you have to have an unshaken faith. And this is what probably you are manifesting, or you are resonating with. Okay. This is the frequency you're entering into, where you have an unshakable faith in your talent, in your skills, in your worthiness, and you are getting paid off for that. You are you are receiving rewards now. It's like since you're aligned with that frequency of having an unshakable faith in your own skills, in your own worth, you will start seeing uh, s- uh, what do you say, rewards in your reality. I'm also very strongly channeling the month of September, specifically 18th of September, 1 8. The date 18th could be significant. I'm also channeling the sign of Taurus very specifically. That could be someone's confirmation sign. I'm also seeing a ring in my vision. Ring usually it denotes commitment of some sort. Some of you are becoming very committed to one sort of path in your life. For some of you, this could literally be you are getting committed in a relationship. Again, this would be for some of you, not all of you. I'm getting commitment to some sort of path. Okay, this is definitely that I can see. Some of you, I'm also getting this. You're buying some sort of like electronic device, like I'm seeing a PlayStation sort, like a, what do you say that? I'm sorry, I'm not aware with those terms. I'm also seeing the number 369. I'm seeing that big system kind of thing. Okay, some of you could be investing in electronics. You might be buying a big, like a PlayStation. You might be buying, I don't know, laptop, something like that. Okay, computer system, something, I don't know. Some of you could be investing in electronics. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting the alphabets Y, L, also the number 72, S, J. Hmm. I'm getting this vibe of getting all in, going all in is what I'm getting. Some of you, I'm also getting this message related to water. I don't know if you guys are getting your, like your water purifiers changed, serviced, or you might be switching something when it comes to your water supply in the house. You might be changing something, I don't know, or you might be switching to a different, I don't know, but I'm getting something related to water supply. Either you are changing something, getting it cleaned, or something on those lines. Another confirmation sign for someone. I'm also getting the vision of a clown, like a clown is performing some sort of like magic tricks. That's the kind of vision I'm getting. um, some of you, I'm getting this message of like what do you say, like you're inviting more attention into your life, like people are now recognizing you for something. That's the kind of feeling this particular thing is giving me, like the clown is performing tricks and then people are attracted, like they're coming in to watch the show. That's the kind of feeling I have. Okay, let me see what's with the plate. I'm also getting, this is a confirmation sign. If you have recently bought a hairbrush, a hair comb or something, this is another confirmation sign for someone, I feel. This is your reading. Mm. Of course, if something catches your eye, take that as a personal message to you. Some of you could also be investing in some sort of vehicle. I'm getting a two wheeler very specifically. A two wheeler, okay? Like a bike or something. Okay. We will be starting with your cards. I'm starting with this one first. Thank you. Oh my god, okay. That was too excited, huh? I'm also hearing peppermint. Peppermint. Okay. So you have got moon. Take note of intuitive messages. Step out, hidden courage and camouflage, number 20. And then you have, okay, number 28, clear out the clutter with frog spirit. Interesting. Some of you, I feel the number 28 is going to be significant. Some of you, it could be your birth date, or you might be turning 28 soon, or you just turned 28. I feel this number is significant. Let me see with the cards, what can I get? Oh, okay, come on, man. Didn't I just talk about Queen of Wands while I was crying your cup? Okay, there are too many. I'll shuffle them again. I'm also getting this message. Some of you, you're either going on a cruise soon or you're traveling by some sort of like water means. Um, yeah. You have got Ace of Wands, beautiful energy to start with. This is giving me the feeling of like going all in. Okay, you're being very, you. It's like you're almost like, I'm gonna say what. Listen, it's almost like you don't care. Sometimes it's all about the road that you're traveling. You're like, what? I'm enjoying this experience. I don't care where I land up. I'm enjoying this experience and I want to go all in. I don't care if someone is going to disturb, I'm going to distance myself. If someone is going to distract me at this moment, I'm going to distance myself. All I care about now is about the process, is about what I'm doing. So I'm seeing this, and this is leading you to your wish fulfillment with the star. The way you're healing right now, sometimes people take a break to heal. You know what you are doing to heal yourself? You are going all in with something. And that's the best way you will heal yourself. It's a confirmation to you that sometimes healing means going all in with something that your heart wants, something that your intuition is telling you. Okay? So, of course, if you had something in mind, I feel it's going to lead you to your wish fulfillment. See, King of Pentacles. It's going to lead you to a very amazing place in life. So if you have something in mind with regards to a new beginning, because this is an Ace of Wands, which of course indicates a new passionate beginning, and of course with this intuitive messages. So if your intuition is asking you to follow a particular path or take a particular direction, I think this is your confirmation sign that you were looking for. All right. It's going to bring you amazing results. It's going to lead you down to your wish fulfillment at the end of the day. Okay, we have got all of that. All right, the sun. When I'm looking at these two cards, the Five of Cups and the Tower, you're going to ignore the small disappointments. Sometimes when you start on a journey and you're completely unaware or you're not very sure of where you're heading to, there will be point in time where you will fail. There will be point in time where you will make mistakes, and in that moment you feel like, did I take a wrong turn? Did I literally, am I doing this right or whatever? But when I'm looking at this tower next to it, it's giving me a feeling. See, at the bottom you have Two of Wands. It's giving me a feeling that for now you're going to ignore the small disappointments. You're going to focus on the bigger picture. You're going to leave those things. You're going to ignore the small, what is that word again? You're going to ignore the bumps on the road. You're going to focus on, yeah, whatever. If the road seems a little bumpy, it's fine, but I know where I'm heading to, or I know the feeling that I'm heading towards. So when I'm looking at this overall energy here, The next best thing for you is that particular dedication to a path where no matter, even if you get a little bump here and there in the road on the road, little disappointments, you're gonna ignore that. You're gonna go all in dedicatedly into something, and this is gonna bring you your wish fulfillment. This is going to bring the best you could have ever thought of. On the closing note, see, what am I saying? What am I saying? Oh my god. It's going to lead you to your ultimate wish fulfillment, and it will help you to materialize all your goals and wishes, because Queen of Pentacles is the queen who has manifested all her desires into her reality. She has got her coins now. She's the Queen of Pentacles. Damn, I love this. So, group number one, this is your message, this is your reading, and I will be seeing you again with another topic, another video. Please take good care of yourselves, and bye bye. Hello, group number two, whoever chose this cup or this card of sacred friendship. This is going to be your reading. While I was meditating on your energy, I got the vision of ducks, and I also got the vision of pyramids. So, when I was getting that vision, for some reason, first of all, of course, I got this idea of soul family, and it's like um, coming together as a community kind of feeling. And with that, also, I got an idea, or like the feeling that I got was you no longer hold any sort of grudges or any bitter feelings about anyone or someone in specific. You're finally able to either forgive someone or let go of someone. You no longer hold any bitter feelings about a situation or a person. Some of you are waking up to a certain fact or waking up to a realization. I'm also seeing the number 1111. It's like you're having some sort of realization that is helping you to let go of a bitter feeling, or a feeling of anger, or any sort of feeling that you were holding on to for a while, especially a negative sort of feeling. It gives me a feeling of like you're able to let go of that feeling. Okay. I'm also getting the number 34. All right. So, hmm, let's see. I'm seeing the plant of a peace lily in my vision. Some of you could have recently bought that, or someone might have gifted you recently. I'm also seeing the number 1441 and a black cat in my vision. You might have recently been visited by a black cat, or you might have adopted one recently, or you are about to adopt one. Black cat has a significant, I feel, it's going to make an appearance in your life in some way, shape, or form. And with this black cat, I'm also getting this energy of like having some sort of epiphany, having some sort of realization, which is helping you to finally get over a stuck energy in life. Because you're going to realize that, oh, because of this, I was feeling stuck. The moment you let go of that particular, it's giving me this feeling of epiphany, like coming to a realization, a light bulb moment that is helping you to move forward. You're finally able to unstuck yourself, untangle yourself from something. Okay. For some of you, it could also mean that you're finally able to let go of some sort of loss in whatever way, shape, or form. Okay. You might have had some sort of loss recently, and you're able to finally like take your steps forward now. Okay. Um, I'm getting double E. Someone's name could have double E in their like name. This is a confirmation sign, I feel. Yeah, it's again, I'm getting this message. You're coming in terms with some sort of loss. You're finally able to come in terms with some sort of loss and able to move forward now. um yeah, like, interesting, by the way. I'm hearing IBM. Some of you, I think you're adopting a child or a pet. I get the idea of adoption here. Some of you could be adopting a child or a pet. Or for some of you, I'm also getting like IVF, like, um, I think something related to, if someone was facing difficulty in pregnancy, then that is also something I'm getting. You're finally able to, that blockage or that thing is finally moving forward. I'm gonna keep this here. Um, I'm getting the number 157. 157 could be significant. Or some of you could, I'm getting something related to fertility. Okay, some of you, um, I'm not sure if you guys are getting something. It's about your. I'm not very aware of the medical terms, but it's like either someone is getting on a birth control or someone is, I don't know. I'm something getting on those lines. Okay, um, your partner may be getting a birth control, something. I don't know. Okay. Hmm. I'm getting the number 47. That could be someone's age. I'm also getting like, something is getting sorted when it comes to either child custody or like, that is also something, what I'm channeling, like some sort of legal resolution with regards to either child support, child custody, um, something on those lines. I'm getting this feeling like something is finally getting settled, the dust is settling, even if there was a loss in the process, but there is some sort of like settlement that happens and you're finally able to move forward. So if this is a case of like family separating or like divorce or something, then the settlement is finally done, or there's like a resolution that you have reached, you have finally agreed to something or some, something on those lines, and you're finally able to like, now, okay, now we can move forward from here. That's also the kind of feeling I'm channeling. Hmm. The number 12 is going to be significant, or 12th of August could have been significant to you. The date 12th of August is significant, I feel. Hmm. I'm also getting this feeling like someone is realizing, this could be you, this could be a person you have been dealing with. Someone is realizing that, um, you were always on their side, or they were always on your side. You mistook them, you misunderstood them. And while I'm saying that, number 333 is what I can see. I'm getting this feeling like maybe either you were misunderstood by someone, or someone, or you misunderstood someone. This can go both ways, apply whatever applies to your situation, but it's giving me a feeling like it took someone a while to understand the value of other. And it can go both ways too. Both of you probably, like if you're dealing with a person, it took both of you time to understood that you two are actually, you could be having each other's back, you two were never bad for each other, or you two could actually stick together. Something like that is also what I'm channeling. All right. Yeah, see, oh my dear lord, I see a duck here. Can you see that? I started your reading with a vision of a duck, and here I can see a phoenix sort of creature here. This is giving me a feeling of like resurrection in a particular situation in life, okay? So that now you can move forward with more clarity. Now we'll go more specific with the cards. Let's see. Oh, all right. That was quick. Um, I'll be taking this tarot deck today for you guys. I'm using different tarot decks for each of the groups today. Anyways, you have got the Weavers, number 18, faith, manifestation, and decisions. Oh my God. Number 45, watch your words with the parrot spirit. And you have got sage, be devoted and committed. um, Interesting. Let me see how the tarot fits here with this. Like you're realizing the importance of teamwork. I'm getting this feeling you're realizing the importance of working together, because when I'm looking at this card of the weavers, I have a feeling like you are realizing the importance of working together with either someone in specific or in general. Okay, you're realizing that, of course. I remember once I was watching this guy. Okay, it was regarding some sort of like a video regarding a psychology or something, I remember he said one thing, and that thing remained with me since then. It has always been with me. In life, if you keep opposing everyone, because see, not everyone's nature and behavior is gonna be the same like you or what you want them to be like. And that's actually the beauty of existence. Existence will have different nature in different forms, right? And that's the beauty. So if you keep opposing everything, or if you keep opposing every what do you say everyone's behavior or nature, it will become difficult for you to survive or live. So in order to maintain harmony, you will sometimes have to look at the bigger picture. It's like being the team leader of a team. Say for example, if you are a person who manages a team, everyone in the team will have a different personality, right? Now, if you try to bring them all together under one line, like, no, everyone has to behave this way, everyone will do this way, you will create more disharmony as opposed to harmony. And people will start leaving your leadership, right? So, true leader is someone who can, even though everyone has a different nature, true leader will use every person to the best of their ability. If a person, it's like the game of the chess. Someone is going to be uh, elephant, someone is a horse, someone is the king, someone is the queen. Okay, there's so many characters in the game of chess, right? but everyone has their own importance. You can't be fighting, no, you're an elephant, I don't need you. No. There's a reason you have different characters in life. Everyone has their role to play. Even if you meet a selfish person, even that selfish person can somehow prove to be beneficial to you in some circumstance. Okay, it's up to you how you make that work for you. It's your skill. So this is something what I'm getting. You're coming to this realization that sometimes, even if I can see this person doesn't seem very okay, like this person seems like this, which may not be something that I would agree on, or which may not be something that complies with me. But you know what? I can make it work. You can make it work. This is the kind of feeling I'm getting with this combination of cards. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Love it. Let me see. Oh wow, Queen of Pentacles. That's beautiful. It's like you just have to observe. It's about observing. I'm not saying that you have to go around using people, but it's about observing, because everyone's nature is going to be different. Everyone has their own perspective of life. If you keep opposing everything and everyone, it will become difficult for you to live. What you have to do is you have to look at the bigger picture, and you have to look how I can fit this in my own journey, how I can fit this in my own work that I'm doing, or in my own way, whatever. Okay. This is what I'm getting. And that's going to be your one of the biggest learnings, or one of the biggest lessons for you. Yeah. The Death card with Santa Morte. Three of Cups. For you, the challenge might have been, for the past couple of years, your challenge could have been working in a team, working with people together. And this is what you're overcoming, because you have the energy of death and transformation. So I think you guys are learning how to work in a community setup. You guys are kind of learning how to work in a team. You're not in that paranoia, or you're not in that mode of like, no, I know this guy can do it, I can do it better. That feeling of having control all the time, I think this is what you're learning to let go of. You're learning to let go of control, because many a times, by allowing people to help you, or by allowing others to bring into the picture, you can reach to your goal faster. Sometimes we don't realize it. Okay, let me see, what can I do, what can I get more. Okay. Oh wow, I love this. So you have got the Hierophant and the Six of Wands. Yep. For some of you, I'm also getting this feeling of like you are either being crowned with a leadership position, you might be getting promoted, or you could be in a setup where you might be leading something. Because now, when I'm looking at the Six of Wands and the Hierophant, this is also the card of like teacher, someone who has a lot of knowledge. Um, this is like someone who has position, someone who is in a position to give wisdom, because you also have the card of Sage, interestingly. Some of you, this could relate to consulting or like teaching business. Okay, you might be in some sort of business where you teach people, where you impart your knowledge of some sort. You could be into some sort of trainer job or something. And I'm getting this feeling like you definitely can see a lot of progress in that, once you come under the realization that instead of controlling everything, see how you can fit everything together. Like, it's only about realization. Okay, so I think this is going to be your reading group number 2. I'll see you again with another topic, another video. Please take good care of yourselves, and bye bye. Hello, group number 3, whosoever chose this cup or this particular card. This is going to be your reading. While I was meditating on your energy, I got the words surrender and vulnerability. Complete honesty with something is what I'm getting for you guys. For some of you, this is a complete dedication and honesty towards your own self in a way that you're no longer going to hide behind a mask. You are going to reveal your true identity in front of people in the way that, say, for example, like I'm getting this pretentious thing that's going away. For some of you, this is you. For some of you, this is a person you were dealing with. Someone in specific could be. I'm getting this idea where the pretentiousness is going away. You're gonna embrace vulnerability. That was your toughest lesson, I feel, in the last couple of months or years. Like completely being vulnerable with something or someone. For some of you, this could be a career path as well, like becoming very honest and vulnerable in what you exactly want, who you truly are, what you aspire to be, and things like that. Okay. I'm reminded of a video I watched a couple of months back, I guess, or a year back or something, where this guy came on the video and he was crying on the video. Like it was a very raw, real video where he was struggling with some sort of mental health and he was feeling very depressed. And he felt as if he's so alone. He can't even have anyone to talk to and stuff like that. He made a video of like a couple of minutes, 6 7 minutes, and he was speaking with his honest heart. Like this is how I'm feeling right now. I feel like I'm a loser. I think I've done nothing in life. I've achieved nothing in life. My parents think I'm a loser. I didn't even get married by this age, and so many things. And the way he was so honest with expressing how he felt, it ended up giving him so many views. And he got a lot of attention on social media. He got so many views on his video, and that inspired him to actually build up a business, like a consultation business or something, like a devising a whole system where people like him can come forward and talk, feel safe. He actually ended up making an online business out of it later, where he would have people talk to him and things like that, where people who felt like that, that he felt at one point in time, that no one is there to hear me out. I feel alone. No one listens to me and stuff like that. I feel unheard in this system with the challenges I'm going through. So I'm getting something like that. For some of you, this could be related to your work. You're finally stopping to pretend something and you are going upfront with what you want at the end of the day. Okay. For some of you, this could be being upfront with your boss, with your leaders, or being upfront in your work. If you have your own business, maybe you are an online creator, say, for example, you're being very upfront with what kind of content you want to put. You're like, you know what, I'm going to do this way because I want to do it like this, and I want to be vulnerable with my audience, things like that. And for some of you, this could also mean this is about a connection where you want to be vulnerable with a particular person, or someone wants to be vulnerable with you. They want to come honest with how they feel about you and things like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what I can get in your cup. I'm getting the number 777 specifically. That will be a confirmation sign to you. Hmm. I'm getting the alphabet M. Sorry. I'm also getting, excuse me, this is interesting. I'm getting the vision of a cow. Cow always reminds me of like mother energy, like motherly energy. Um, Cow reminds me of abundance and motherly energy, nurturing. Yeah. It's like I'm getting two messages from this. Either you are becoming, it's like you are letting your nurturing self out, you're expressing it more freely, you don't want to hold it back anymore. Okay. And for some of you, this could mean that someone around you sees you as a very nurturing figure, a nurturing person. Okay. I'm getting I'm getting this Christmas tree vision. Okay. For some of you, this has to do something with December, the upcoming December, a big change that you're manifesting when it comes to your emotional side of life. You will feel more heard. You will feel more like you will feel a safe place to express how you feel. There's definitely a big change you're manifesting by the upcoming December. Again, this is a timeless reading whenever you watch this, but the December month or the winter season is going to stand out, the Christmas time. Around that time, you might end up being around people or a specific person that makes you feel safe. They make you feel heard enough, and things like that. For some of you, this could also indicate, I'm also getting, because you also got the card of karmic relationship. So for some of you, this could also mean a reconciliation or a restart in a current situation. Like something that went on a halt for a while, it took its own turns. It had its own disadvantages and bad times and all of that. But now it's a very different perspective, is how I'm getting. I know many people would not like to hear that, but again, I think this is not for everyone, but could be for some of you, a few of you, where it is talking about a restart in a current situation or a complete new perspective, okay, in a given situation. Hmm. I'm getting the vision of Kuan Yin, goddess Kuan Yin. She represents the energy of gentle approach and compassion, of course. So this is also something I'm channeling for sure. Hmm, interesting. Oh my god, okay. I was about to like lose the plate. It would have created a mess. I'm getting the alphabet B. I'm seeing a sheep here. Um, this is giving me the idea of like innocence. Like when I'm looking at this, it's like, you know how the children, they are so innocent. They will say what they feel inside. They don't think about what's the consequence. They're just gonna say how they feel or what they have in their mind. They're not gonna think of the consequence, right? Like the innocence of a child is what I'm channeling. Wow. Let me see with the cards what we can get like more specifically. Okay. Starting with this one. They're giving me two actually. Alright. What is up? Hey, see, I just noticed the deck cut itself, and I literally was talking about this in your reading, the mother, nurture, and present. Wow, interesting. Some of you could literally be becoming mothers soon. You could be expecting. That is also maybe for some of you, this is like literal. So we'll take the tarot in a bit. Let's start from this. You have got rest, stop, recharge, and self care. Wow. It's, for some of you, this is talking about mothering your own self, taking care of your own self, nurturing your own self. Okay. You have got vulture. Oh my God. Wait, I was. Okay. I was getting this vision while I was scrying through your cup, but I think I was getting a bird, like a big bird in my vision. I did not mention, but it's interesting how this is here. Nothing is wasted, vulture spirit with number 63. You have got wombat spirit, be at home with number 68. Oh my god, okay. When I'm looking at these cards, hang on. You have got snake, shed old skin. I'm getting this feeling by now looking at all of these cards. Some of you feel that the amount of time, care, effort you invested into something might have just gone out of the window, gone to waste, or things like that. But I have a feeling whatever you invested, it's literally coming back to you multiplied. Okay? Don't ever think the amount of some of you, sometimes it happens to us. Um, we love something or someone so dearly with all our innocent heart or whatever, and then if that person ends up disrespecting us, cheating us or something, we feel that okay, all went to waste. I'm never gonna open up myself again or things like that. But you have to remember one thing. It never went to waste. It always comes back in unexpected ways. If you gave out love in the universe in whatever form, universe will give you back love. It may not be what you expect, it may not be in the form of what you expect, but it always comes back. I'm talking from personal experience. I may not have got it from what I or where I expected, but it always came back to me in so many unexpected ways and saved my dear life so many times. Just because I initially always gave love to people, or I always believe in giving whenever I can, okay? It always comes back to me in unexpected ways, and it always saves my dear life when I need it. So never ever underestimate the power of your own nurturing capacity. Never underestimate the power of your emotions, your love, or something that you do selflessly for anyone out there in the universe. Okay, never underestimate that power. Okay, let me see. What else can we get? Oh my god. What? Okay. This is weird. Like what? How it created a mess. Did you see that? Oh my god. Some of you could have recently let gone of like a situation that literally caused a lot of emotional mess for you. Um, like something you were like, damn, how am I evil? Like, how am I even going to come out of this? Six of coins. Interesting. You guys are getting the gift of equal effort and equal. It's like if you are someone who resonates with the message I just gave you, if you are someone who has put a lot into other people's growth, other people's care, if you have given out, the reason I was seeing that cow, the nurturing energy, is because if you are someone who has always put this care and nurture into other people's life, expect it to be given back to you because it's the six of coins. It's coming back. Okay. Interesting. What you give comes back always. Sometimes we fail to recognize. Sometimes we are so busy complaining about, but I didn't get it from here. We become so busy complaining about how it didn't came back in my expected way. We even forget to recognize that it has already come, but maybe in a different way. but it did come back to me. Okay, so I think this is what I'm seeing here. All right, you will be understanding the importance of putting out with ultimate. It's like, when you put something out there without having expectations, the universe always returns you back. Okay, so some of you, I think you're realizing this. This is the next best thing that can happen to you, or that will happen to you, is having the ultimate realization of the fact that if I put their love outside in my outside world, if I put love, of course I'm going to get back love in so many different ways. And you are definitely receiving. Six of coins, the energy of receiving. Whatever you have put out there with all your heart and intention and innocence and vulnerability, you're receiving it back now, which is so amazing. You have got, wow, the vehicle, which is the chariot card in this deck. Hmm, interesting. You're in your reading the snakes again and again. Look, there's another snake here, and then you have the snake. Hmm. It's gonna be an important sign to you, seeing snakes. You have got the vice, which is tower movement in this card, the tower card in this deck. Sorry, justice. Yeah, interesting energy. Your life is coming back in balance. Whatever you gave out, it's time for you to receive. That's how universe is restoring balance in your life. Whatever you kept giving out, you're now receiving it back. So you have to come in this energy of rest so that you can receive and recognize where it is coming from. As I said, sometimes you're so busy complaining, we don't even see that we are standing at the brink of an opportunity from where we can receive. So you have to come in this energy of rest and receiving so that you can see where your blessings are coming from, and it's time for you to receive at the end of the day. Okay. Let me see what else can we get. Page of Spikes, which is the Page of Swords, and Six of Hearts. Six of Cups. The energy of reconciliation is definitely there in this reading. For some of you, I feel instead of controlling a situation or telling someone what to do, let go of that control. You come back into your own energy, you come back in your own power, and let them do what they are doing. Let them figure it out. Okay, this is what I'm kind of getting. Um, you have to have, it's like, wait, I would like to see a clarity on this Page of Spikes, because I don't want to jump the gun. I want to, yeah, I'm getting it now. Eight of Scepters, which is the Eight of Wands, and this is Eight of Spikes, the Eight of Swords. Yeah. And the moment I cut the deck, it's the Emperor. You know what? I'm getting this feeling, instead of controlling someone or something, let them do what they're doing. Instead of teaching them something, it's like you don't chase, you attract, right? So when I'm looking at these cards, you have to just come into this realization that if I've put something out with all my heart and vulnerability, I don't have to go out there and chase something. I don't have to go out there and explain something why I am worthy of receiving back. I'm going to explain it to you with an example. Say, for example, your love language or the way you treat someone in a relationship, you do it your way, right? I mean, you want to care about the person, you want to be very honest with expressing yourself and stuff like that. And at the same time, if the other person is not doing it and you feel they're not giving it back to you the way you want it, then simply take a step back and let the universe do its magic. So now, since you have put your vulnerability out in the universe will definitely respond it back to you. So instead of creating a resistance by teaching someone how to love you, let them go. Okay, if they're not giving you what you want, if you're not seeing it coming back to you, it's fine. You stop creating the resistance, let universe handle it. So if universe has to give you back, either this person will be hit by a realization and they will start treating you better, or universe will completely give you a new situation in your life where someone enters your life and they start treating you good. So instead of wasting your time, instead of creating resistance by making someone else do something even against their will, because here it's page of swords and eight of swords, it's like if someone is not ready, they can't come with you, right? Let them figure it out. So I'm getting this feeling that for some of you, the only thing that you can do is have faith and rest in your feminine. Have full faith that you have already given so much of out into the universe. Universe will figure out its own way. The how is not your business. Universe will figure out its own way to return it back to you, because you gave it into the universe, you are confident you gave it. Universe will find ways to give it back to you. Now let universe figure out from which way it wants to give you. Okay. So this is where I will leave you with your reading, group number 3. I'm going to see you again with another video, another topic. Please take good care of yourselves, and bye bye.